Okay, we're doing this on video. I didn't go live. Don't know how it's going to go. We'll see. I had a night of bad eating, so I woke up quite puffy, which is unusual for me, and that just means I had too much salt. So I wanted to get on and demonstrate the Instant Youth just to see what it does, because that's what this is for, is when you've been out and maybe had too much to drink, maybe it's a couple nights of no sleeping and bad eating and you're looking a little puffy. Instant Youth to the rescue. So far I washed my face, then I used my toner, which, clean face, and I still got yuck off my face. And that was the second one, so not as bad. Then I put on the Ageless Renewal, which is just your serum. Beautiful. So that's all I have on my face right now is our Ageless Renewal. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to mix our moisturizer with the Instant Youth, and I'm going to do it on camera. We'll see what happens. So let's get in a view first of my puffiness. You can't really see how bad it is. I can, but if I look right into the camera, there's quite a bit above the one eye, and even underneath, I'm baggier than normal. Okay, here we go. So 2 pumps of the moisturizer. And then I'm going to take hardly any, you guys. I don't even do a full pump. Oh, maybe a half of a pump. And I just kind of mix it all together. Right in my hand. Just mix her up. Make sure you got her all mixed. And then I do like you do your makeup, right? Or your lotion. A little here, a little there. Chin. Eyelids. I'm going to steal a little bit from there and steal a little bit from there. And there we go. So I just kind of tap my tap, get this hand a little moist, rub that together just so my fingers aren't dry. And then I just get it everywhere. Oh, it feels so good. That toner, you guys, has the nicest smell. It's a blue lotus. It's a light hint. I'm going to get this everywhere, and I just do like lotion, like you would put on your lotion. And then just wait. And then, if it's not perfect, I will go in and touch up areas that are not great. So, of course, it needs to dry a little bit to do its thing. Wish I had speeded up. Here comes Mr. Farr. I can see it tightening already. I wish I could video the mirror, because I think I see better in the mirror, and I don't know, maybe you guys are seeing okay, but it's not really, well, not yet anyway. We'll see. Give it a couple minutes. Hasn't even been a minute. But I can definitely see already, especially in my lines that I have right here on my face. That's what I notice first disappears on me. Maybe because they're the finest. I'm going to get back in here and let you have a closer view. So pretty. I also took before pictures too. I took before I put the serum on, after I put the serum on, and I will again take pictures once this has sat for about 5 minutes, really. 3 to 5 minutes. We should see a little difference. I definitely notice under the eyes. This eye is actually getting a little bit better. Not a whole bunch. That one's pretty good. Sucked that one up pretty good. I had a lot of salt last night in my dinner. So what I should have done this as soon as I woke up. Because as soon as I woke up, I was like, I looked like I had some suitcases on my eyelids. And that's what salt does to me because of my heart. And I think it is actually lifting the other eyelid now. I'll try and look straight like I did before. I think it has lifted the other eyelid a little bit. Not a whole bunch. Now I can go back in and just use the Instant Youth by itself and just touch up any areas that I don't think are quite right. I don't think you ever get rid of these frown lines completely. I could try putting a little more in there. It might lift them out. But any real deep creases, I would think you would have to do those separately with not mixing the moisturizer. I mix it because I really don't have a lot of wrinkles. Not that it's perfect, but I think what I'm going to do too is, it's done a pretty good job around my mouth, I must say. But I would go back in and take that same like half a squirt in my hand and touch up lid on the right side, this guy, and a little bit maybe between the brows, those frown lines. It looks pretty good. And actually, as the longer that eyelid was resting on those lashes. So it is lifting. And I haven't reapplied. That was just mixing it with the moisturizer. I want to give it time by itself. I want to see what it does all on its own before I go and mix more or add more, or I won't mix again. If I add more, I'm just going to take, like I say, just a little wee bit and just add to those areas and just kind of touch it up like so, like you're rubbing in lotion, and leave it. It's way more workable, I have to say that, than the Instantly Ageless that we used with Janess, and then the Instant Youth before they reformulated and made this guy. So far, you guys, I got this right before I left for Nanaimo, and so I used it while I was there, and since I've been home, and I haven't had any reactions, no sensitivity. Like I said, I love the smell of that Blue Lotus in the toner, and I was one that thought I'd never need or use a toner. Anyways, this is already almost 9 minutes that I've been on here, so I wanted to make a shorter one, but I'm very yappy. But I'm impressed. It has definitely lifted this eyelid off the lashes. Hopefully you guys can see that. I always have lots of lines in here on my cheeks. I think from sleeping on the pillow. This side is the worst, and it's done really good. So, that is our Instant Youth. That is our new Live Good skincare. $49.95 for all 4 pieces. You can't go wrong, you guys. You just can't go wrong. It's beautiful. Okay, that's it. I'm going to go and take some still photos now to compare the two. And if I do touch up any more, I'll get back on in video again. Love you. Bye.